Okay, and welcome back, guys, to another epic match of StarCraft. It is the match we've all been waiting for. It is going to be Jangbi versus Flash. Now, I really apologize, guys, for audio my last game. Last game, I did not have the pop filter on, and I know exactly now why you need to use a pop filter, because the sound was just terrible. Hopefully my levels are right this time and it sounds better. But this is the game I've been waiting for in this group. Why is it so important? Well, if you've been living under a rock, you would not know that Jangbi was last year's OSL champion, and he is up against Flash, who many consider to be the #1 ranked player. So it is a clash of the Titans type game. We have Jangbi spawning in the top right as the Protoss, and Flash spawning in the bottom right as the Terran player. If you don't know that, I don't know why you are watching this, but this looks like to be a good game. It's going to settle the question, who is going to be the best player and who might possibly win this entire tournament. I don't know who's going to win the tournament, but I do expect Stork to come second. So the winner of this match will possibly win against Stork in the finals. I'm joking there, but we'll see how we go. Of course, I am going for Flash because I'm not the biggest Jangbi fan, but Flash usually comes out with exciting builds. He's been on a crazy winning streak in last year's Pro League. This year's Pro League he did lose, but he did lose one game. That was in StarCraft 2, which I do not know much about. Oh, and he also recently beat, I don't know, spoiler alert, guys, if you don't want to know. He recently beat Stardust in the Pro League on Airforce Ace, so finally Flash managing to conquer that hurdle and beat Stardust, because if you don't know, Stardust is probably one of the only players that was undefeated to Flash, beating Flash 2 times before, but finally Flash has beaten Stardust. So we see a guy in the audience cheering for Flash, and I better get back to the game, guys. There he is, the Terminator Terran himself, Flash. Now, he is building a barracks in his front door location there, possibly to help him secure his expansion, maybe get some early marine pressure out, and he is scouting in the wrong direction, so going to find the Protoss base a bit sooner, and Cycle going down there, and a second gate there for Jangbi. So Jangbi going to open up with some early pressure, maybe some goons to put some pressure on the front door bunker, or maybe a tech build with some double DTs coming Flash's way. We will see what happens, whether Jangbi decides to go all out macro or bust some sort of tech build. So yes, Flash doing the usual thing, which is 1 racks into CC, and a lot of people, I think Flash by doing this gives his advantage to the opponent by always going 1 rack CC, because you can plan builds according to it, because you know that 9 times out of 10 Flash's opening is going to be 1 rack CC. Fair enough, it's a fairly standard opening, it's a good opening, but it does, if you don't mix up your builds, your opponent can kind of counter you there. So Jangbi looks like he's getting Dragoon range. He might cancel that if he's doing something crazy on later, but it's pretty standard for Protoss players to get their Dragoon range quite early. So bunker going down at the front there, which that one building there is going to secure Flash through the early game. He's going to need to reinforce that because the 2 gates are going to provide some Dragoon pressure coming up soon there, as we see the 1 goon going off there to do some scouting. Bunker finally going up, command center going up there, and Flash probably looking down to put down some factories and start macroing up fairly soon there. What are you guys doing? Watch the game. This is Flash versus Jangbi. It's the game we've all been waiting for. Seriously, guys. But anyway, expansion almost going up there. Goons kind of just scouting around there just to check for proxies, or is that Goons scouting in that direction? I'm not sure of Jangbi's scouting patterns. I'm very sorry for that. And I'm just going to take a drink. Okay, and we are back. And wow, it is going to be Dark Templar. We got a Citadel of a Dune going up in the back of the base there. It could be for Zealot Legs, but I'm pretty sure that's going to mean Dark Templar. So is Flash going to scout this? Will he get his scanners up and scout? Probably not, because Terran players very rarely go Medic and Marines against Protoss, because let's be honest, Medic and Marines absolutely suck unless it's an early pressure rush there. So Scout going to get there. Is it going to see the DTs at the back? There's 2 Dragoons chasing it, but there's 1 hit on it left. No, it goes down. So Flash not getting any scouting up. He does know that there's no expansion as he gets pressured on the front door, but critically he does not know what tech is inside Jangbi's base there. And is Flash going to put the eBay down? Because if you suspect something's up as a Terran player, the first thing you need to do is just slam your eBay down. Yeah, so it is going to be Templar Archives. It looks like it's going to be a Dark Templar rush, and Flash putting up a second barracks. What in the world is this? This is absolutely crazy. Yes, he has done this timing rush before where you get a few tanks that you get Medic and Marines, but it does not work against Dark Templar or High Templar or Reavers. It has to be an early rush as his front door gets pressured absolutely massive there. There's 5 Dragoons on his front door there. Flash is going for Medic and Marine rush. Yes, he is going to get his Academy down, which will provide him with scan. And the Dragoons go in. The Dragoons go in to snipe this. Can they get the bunker down? If they can get this down, it is going to be GG, but it does not look like it. He's just sniping some SCVs there. The Goons taking some hits and backing away. Good micro there by Jangbi. More SCVs going down there, but no damage being dealt on the bunker. SCVs stopped repairing for some reason, going back to mining. He thought Jangbi was backing off, but finally backing off there. Not losing one Goon in that, which is fairly good. Killing about 4 or 5 SCVs there. So as they all up, well done by Jangbi. His force at the front door is quite weak, but it's going to be a while before Flash has an attack force out there. And Jangbi has got his tech up, and he is going to be expanding there. But I don't know how Flash is going to deal with this. He's got the 1 racks down. Is he going to switch back into factories? I would hope so, but no, he's building up a 2nd racks comsat station going down there, so the Dark Templars aren't going to be that much of a threat. So he's going to push off Jangbi's rush here, but I'm not sure if his rush of his own is going to work as the 2 Dark Templars come out onto the map now. So fairly rush build there by Jangbi. Absolutely crazy build by Flash. And I don't know if Flash, this was pre-prepared by Flash, or Flash is trying to use this as a response to Dark Templar, but it's quite a terrible response because Pro Play can easily just get High Templar and storm your Medic and Marines to death. So front door expansion going up there for Jangbi. Scan going down there on the Dark Templars as they take it. He's going to see the Medic and Marines and he's going to think, what the hell is Flash doing? 1 DT getting past there, although he's fairly low health. So the DT's 2nd comsat going down straight away because he's definitely going to need it there. The gas drone's getting harassed there, which is usually the drones that get taken down. But finally that DT going down there. 1 siege tank just sieging up at the main. No, it's going to rush down there. So Jangbi's rush has failed, but it doesn't really matter because he is expanding. He's a tiny bit behind economically, but Flash has put himself in this weird position where if he commits to this, I don't know where he's going to put a 2nd factory. And finally eBay going up, so he's going to be able to build turrets. That should have come up a while ago, in my opinion. But Flash has put himself in this weird position where he's going to have to kind of win with this rush, but I don't think it's going to work. So 4 gateways going down for Jangbi there. So Jangbi knows this is coming. He knows to expect it as he's just got some more Dark Templar there, just trying to do harass. And the most annoying thing, see, the Dark Templars 1 hit the Medic and Marines. It goes down there, wasting a scan though, and Flash pushing out here. You've got to think this is unless I don't think Flash can transition out of this. I think this is all in for Flash. So he's got to make this attack work. Otherwise, it is GG. But unfortunately, there's too many Dark Templars out. He's going to be wasting scan. He's going to be a slow push. So let's see how he goes. Finally, a turret going up at the front there, and Flash just testing the front door, seeing the army that was there and pulling back. So Flash not pushing out at this stage, but I'm not sure what he's going to do. If he's going to switch up or he's going to continue with this ridiculous build. And guys, it's so ridiculous because you just see 1 hit there, 2 hits, finally scan going down there. It's so inefficient to kill those Dark Templar, just getting that one. But then the 2nd one comes up, still running into an old scan, which is quite annoying. But there, you know, you're going to be forced to back off again, which is going to slow down Flash's push. And to be honest, the longer Jangbi slows down Flash's push here, the better it is for him. And I don't know why Flash is committing such a crazy strategy. Was it in response, or did he just have this build planned out? But the reason you'd pick this build is if you think the Protoss player is overexpanding, being greedy with the 2 expansions. You usually don't pick this build if you know your opponent is doing a tech build, which I think Flash didn't have his scouting cues. And that move at the start there where Jangbi denied the scout with two Dragoons was such a great move. That was probably the move of the game in my mind. Because if you want to beat Flash, you've got to deny the scout. So finally getting a turret up in the middle of the map and still bleeding Marines. He's bleeding Marines out of his ears because they're just getting 1 hit by the Dark Templars. Still cannot push across the map. And the longer this goes on, the advantage goes to Jangbi. I'm not sure what Flash can do to come back in this game. And he's going to decide more gateways going down there for Jangbi. So he's just going to counter this force with his own force. And Flash has a critical choice to make. Does he continue to push this, or does he try to transition into something else? And a High Templar out now, so Flash is royally screwed at this moment. High Templar Storm going down, killing a massive amount of Marines. That's why you don't go Medic and Marines versus Protoss. Anyone out there? Battle going on there. Zealots kind of chasing the tanks backing up with their micro. Only medics now with no Marines, and the Zealots keep chasing them away. So 3 tanks left, 4 tanks left for Flash. Fair enough, tanks are a good unit, but there's nothing to support them. If he got some factory down, he could have had some Vulture support, but no, he picked Medic and Marines, and that's exactly why you don't pick them. And Flash just build some factories. What are you going to do? No, he's going to commit to it. He's still got some more Medic and Marines. He's going to try and take on the High Templar as the Dark Templar goes past there. there. Tank to SCV to repair there. As another Duck Templar just comes in, he's wasting scan so easily. And 3 High Templars out now, and you do not you do not go Medic and Marines against Templars. It's just not what you do. 3 tanks there, turret going up on that ridge there. Still trying to take the map, and I say Jangbi has a severe advantage in the game at this stage. Everything, the ball is in Flash's court, whether what he does Flash try to go for another expansion, put another factory down, doesn't commit to it, but the factories are blinking, the barracks are blinking, sorry, he's committing to it. Medic and Marines go in, dodging 1 storm, but still losing a fair amount. Tanks there in a defensive position, but nice storm going over the tank on a heap of Marines. That 1 Templar has 5 kills as Flash finally GG's there. So, crazy game there. Flash picked a ridiculous build. I think it's because he didn't have the proper scout on Jangbi. I would love to see Flash play straight up, but no, both players going for fairly aggressive builds there, and Jangbi coming out on top. So the previous champion maintains his position in this group. Well done, Jangbi.
그 바이오닉의 어떤 그 진출 타이밍에 맞춰서 다크로 시간 벌었던 게 스캔을 낭비하게끔 했던 게 주요를 했습니다.
그렇죠. 예. 뭐 그래서 하이템플러만 확보하고 사이스톤만 개발되면 이기는 거니까 이러면서 약간 조급하게 그 박하닉으로 갔더라도 그 조이기가 또 너무나 무서운 게 또 이 영화 아니겠습니까? 그런 의미에서 예, 조급하게 어영도 선수가 너무 빠르게 그 하이템플러 준비하느냐고 막 이랬으면은